Hello folks, finally got a puppy. There she is, sleeping. So, what I'm going to talk about today is the Leica M8. Still like using the camera. It's slow, you have to slow everything down. It's only manual focus. It's only like 10 megapixel pictures, in color. I found out some things by putting it in JPEG Basic and JPEG Fine. It was different because those were black and whites, but in the DNG, and I think that's digital negative is what it stands for. I don't know, but those were in color. So let's go to a slideshow. And I am also looking at the color. And it's funny how the lights change. So with the sun coming through, I'm getting brighter. And then also with these Panasonics, they kind of change, after a while. They're exposing you as okay, he needs to be this color or something like that. So I look a little orange. Sorry about that. And it may be the monitor. The other thing I want to stress is monitor does make a difference. So I may look orange. I may look white or, completely pale on your screen. So I'll watch it later on my Sony. And that's kind of like in between. If I can make it look good on that Sony Bravia or even on the iMac or the DP3 Apple Studio or even the LG Ultrafine 5K, then I look good. So let's go into my slideshow over here. Okay. Now, this is just the beginning, okay? I'm going to go over here. What I'm going to talk about is basically what I found out. I've used the f-stops and stuff. I leave it at f2. The camera will figure out the shutter speed, and then all I have to worry about is the exposure. And I'll get into that shortly. But let's do a little slideshow here. Okay, so if I'm looking at the exposure, this is all at 0. And this is in the DNG. You'll see it. Now, the focusing was the thing that I had to get right. I was just missing it and then shaking the camera a little bit. See, that wasn't sharp. But now it's sharp. And I forgot that you can move backwards and forwards. Looking at, what is it? Different F numbers. But this is aperture priority. Okay. And it's like 1/5 of a second. 1/2. So, and I just had a hard time focusing. But that's a fantastic shot right there. And that's a shot. So I was wondering if going outside made a difference. So I went back inside. Anything that was bright took sharp pictures. Anything that was dark, that's where I was having problems with focusing. And you may think those are good, but they're a little bit out of focus, especially this. So I tried here. Got a little bit closer. No, still off. Off. And I was trying to figure out, how can I solve that? So I went back to a monitor. No problem. You know, it's just TV monitor, no problem. Now, so I'm trying to figure it out why I can't get dark objects sharp. And I'm thinking about it. You see? I'm saying, well, maybe there's something wrong with the lens, so I took off the lens, put it back on, and that was pretty decent. That's still a little bit off. And then I started doing the JPEG. So I'm messing around, well, so these are the JPEG basic. And I went back to the DNG. And this is all at zero exposure. I haven't even touched it yet. And then I went to a -1. And then things started changing. Everything started to go in focus. Look at that. Even the dog. A -1 exposure. And then I started playing a -2. That was too dark. A -1/3. 1 1/3. 1 2/3. Right here. Still a 1 2/3. 1 1/3. And that's a -1. And you can see, and that's -2/3. That's a -1/3. No, I'm sorry, that's at 0. So this is at 0. And this is at -1. So a -1 outside. Everything is sharp. And this is about 10 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning. Still, at -1, everything is sharp. Now look at the shade. -1, and that's at 0. Which picture do you like better? The brighter one? And it seems sharp there, but that's -2/3. That's 1 1/3. -1 1/3. So I'm looking at shadows. That's a -1. So I'm getting a pretty good idea what to do in the shade and what to do in the sun. Okay, so she's in the shade. It's at -1. Now it's at 0. So if I'm in the shade and an object is far away, I said, well, I'll put it at 0. So I tried this one. If the objects are away, I've been using 0. And this is 0 because I'm going toward the sun. This is 0. But you see, it's not sharp. Now -1, and it's sharp. Same thing here, -1. And then 0, but it's in the sunlight. 0, it's kind of in the shade. And that's a -1. So you see, and then at -2/3, -1/3. So I'm trying to get the right balance, and then of course 0. So if it's by the sun, and if the object is kind of far away, then I put it at 0. So I took a few pictures of the I think it's a crow, but look how the colors are beautiful. And now I'm trying the different exposures. Okay, this is all at 0. Remember I said if the object was far away, I would use 0. The colors look great. I was looking at that bird nest back there. There's the stop sign. And I'm just panning around the neighborhood. So you see, it looks great. Now I'm at a -1/3. So I just brought it down a little bit. And it's looking sharper. But look at the sky. So I could deal with a -1/3. Okay, this is -2/3. These look awesome. Okay, look at the sky. It seems a little bit brighter. And this is the Leica M8. I did the speed sign. And this is at -1. And the blue is bluer on the sky. Some parts. So if I leave it at -1, I would be happy. But if it's a dark shade, then I would bring it to exposure, either a -1/3 or 0. And that's what I'm learning for sharpness. So this is -1, looking at the brick. No distortion. This is -2/3, -1/3, 0. 0 exposure, -1/3, -2/3, -1, -1, 0. So see, I think it's sharper when you put it at a -1 or you go down below 0. There's certain shots at 0, and I was trying the different F numbers, F8, F5.6. This is at -1. I think this is at 5.6. And then I went in the front and I was getting the birds. This is at -1. But then remember, I'm going toward the sun. So I'm taking different pictures of these sparrows. And then went to 0. So in the shade, I put it at 0 or toward the sun. And you see? Okay, this is at 0. I refocused it. And that's at -1. This is -1. And that's it. So, just to show you, okay, all right, that's a -1, that's 0. So you see, I think even a -2/3 or -1/3 would be a lot better than that, because you lose the color, okay, of this. And let's see, is this 0? Yeah. So let's crop in a little bit. See, these are only 10 megapixel, but still, look how sharp sparrows are. Okay. It's not like an A7 or 5. And I think, all right, even look at the brick. 0, minus third, minus 2/3, minus 1. So you see, even the color so just playing with the exposure on certain things, like that was in daylight, it really didn't make a difference in the colors. But look at this. This is at a -1. I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the blue sky. But look how sharp this picture is. Now this is a 35mm. This is a 10 megapixel camera. But still, this is what I'm talking about. See? That, yeah. That's the original picture size. And if I do that, that'd be a nice ending. Yeah, right there. That's a pretty good shot. Well, maybe not. I'll leave it right there. Okay, you get everything. And there's the start of the show, the M8. Great camera. Still good. I still use it. I still love it. I got the Voigtlander 75mm and then the 90mm Apo Summicron for, I think it's a Summicron for Leica. Yeah. And then of course the Voigtlander. And I got another lens too. That's a ND filter. But this is the Mirror 1. Okay. Made in, I think, Ukraine. Either Ukraine or Russia. I can't remember. Whole bunch of bokeh. It's an f2.8 Mirror 1. And this is in the screw-in mount with the filter. I got different adapters to go on different cameras to use this lens. Manual focus. And I'll scroll this back a little bit. Right there. My groceries are on their way. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.